Good morning, guys. I want to give you some information and a quick tutorial on balancing equations. This is something that you did in physical science, but you've slept since then, hopefully over the last 2 years. So a refresher course would be good. So balancing equations. All right. The purpose of balancing equations is to make sure that no matter, in this case specifically atoms, is created or destroyed. So a quick example, let's say I have some hydrogen gas and some oxygen gas, and I'm going to make water from that. I've got my reactants here, hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, my products, H2O. If I count how many of each type of atom I have on each side of my arrow on my chemical equation, for hydrogen, I'm going to have 2. For oxygen, I have 2 on this side. On this side, I have 2 hydrogens, and on this side, I only have 1 oxygen. So that means that an oxygen has gone away. And that's bad, okay? We don't want that. We want everything to match. We don't want any oxygens to spontaneously disappear or to spontaneously appear. That's just not reality. So instead, we add coefficients to our chemical equations or multipliers so that our numbers work out and nothing is destroyed. So I'll put those in front. So we call these coefficients. That's fine. You can read it. Coefficients and their multipliers that go in front. So if I put a 2 here in front of H2O, that means I started with 1 water molecule, but now I'm getting a second water molecule. Okay, that 2 means I have 2 of those molecules. But when I do that, I have to account for how that changes the number of atoms I have for the entire molecule. So this 2 multiplies by everything, not just the oxygen I want it to be multiplied by. So 2 times 2 for the hydrogen, that is 4, and 2 times 1 for oxygen, that is 2. So now I have 2 oxygens on my product side, and I have 2 oxygens on my reactant side. Those match, but my hydrogens don't. I have 2 on one side and 4 on the other. So I want to go back and I want to balance, and I say, oh, okay, I put a 2 in front of here, 2 times 2, that's 4. So now I've got 4 hydrogens, check. 2 oxygens, check. And I'm ready to go. Sometimes you might be asked to put a 1 in front of your leftover blanks. Usually it's a computer thing and it has to read it a certain way. If there is no number in front, that means that you have 1 of that molecule. So this is just kind of a crash course on balancing equations. I'm going to give you some more specific steps in my next part. Okay.